Hello, gentlemen. Sam,
Hello.
good to see you again. Good to see you. And that must be Joe.
Yep.
I'm Baker. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Not Chef. It's
Hi,
Baker.
Baker.
Call me that if you buy your stuff. But
I'll keep going.
yeah. So how you guys doing today?
Good. All right.
Good. Um, so before we start, I'd like to say last meeting we talked a lot about you asked about the service side
Yep.
of our business. Talked a lot with my higher ups and what we came up with, we're gonna help you 100% of the way. You
Okay.
want us to come by or come take a battery to you in California, we'll do that.
Globally,
Globally, if we have to, we'll make it work.
all for free.
We'll do what we can.
Okay.
Free's a big statement there, but we'll do what we can, that's for sure.
Okay. So you might need to go back and get it for free or so.
A little bit, but
That's fine.
if you choose to work with IFP, we're gonna take care of you.
Okay.
I want to get that across right away.
That's
So,
good to hear right away.
Yep. But so Joe, glad to see you're alive.
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Yep. You tired? You get all new tires on your car there?
Yeah, it's doing all right now.
That's
I had
good.
a walk here, but it's
Oh, I see. A little exercise there.
Yeah,
Anybody?
There's only two side tires.
Well, then I
We're
tore
trying to
my
make
I
that
tore my hamstring walking here. Apparently,
Oh, jeez.
yeah, it was,
Oh,
it was
geez.
brutal.
Long day for you.
Should have just took the day off.
Yeah. Well, happens. Gotta get stuff done, I guess.
Yep.
So I talked a little bit about Sam about what he was looking forward to. So I want to know what keeps you up at night. What are you interest you about the electrification?
You can't say women.
Well, so for starters, we're being pushed by the market to go that direction.
For sure.
I don't know what all you and Sam talked about last week, but
He hit hard on the emissions and noise,
yeah,
and
so
especially in the California, Texas.
so California are having a hard time selling stuff just because they passed legislature that we literally can't go in there with our diesel engines.
Absolutely.
The rest, as far as like Texas and stuff like that, it's not like we're losing business or losing sleep over it. But we do get quite a few complaints saying like, "Hey, once it gets dark, we gotta stop working." I mean, they can be pretty dang close to being done with their job, but if the sun goes down, they got to come back the next morning before they can move on their next project, and it's just kind of a headache for them that they've voiced to us. But
Yeah.
the California one's the main thing.
Oh, absolutely. Well, our electric power units, they're the decibel range. It all passes in all states, all 50 states. It passes. Emissions same, so you won't have any issues with that either. All in all, our power units are very simple, very easy to maintain, a lot less components in our power units compared to other competitors. It's just a lot simpler for you guys and a lot easier, so you can take it wherever you need to be. You can sell all the trucks you want in California. So
But do they work?
they do work, yes. They work very well.
How do you know that?
Because I believe in my product. I believe in my company's product. That's why I'm here with you guys today.
But they're gonna work in our trucks.
They will work in your trucks. I will
Okay.
guarantee it.
You're gonna guarantee
I
it.
will guarantee it.
Guaranteed enough to where like it doesn't work. It's just
If
no,
I
no
lose, if
skin
I
in the
lose,
game. We can just back out whenever we want.
If-
no charge.
Well, we need the credit back.
Well, that's no charge. Yeah.
Yeah.
if our product does not work for you guys, then yes,
Money back guarantee.
money back guarantee. But no, I believe in our product. I believe in our service. We are going to give you guys the best trucks to sell in the market.
Yep.
So I have a couple quotes here. This one is for the product, for the price of all the material that goes into these trucks, and then this one here is for the kind of setting up the programming for these trucks
Okay.
for the EPU systems. Go ahead.
Yeah, no wonder you can guarantee it. It's $45,000.
Yep, we're definitely not the cheapest, but we are very competitive. But like I said, I believe in our product. Our team,
And that's just for engineering? No
Yes.
components?
Yep.
So that works. $45,000 back. No big deal. I mean, we probably buy 25, 30 these a year. Is there anything that's saying that we can't just jump straight to the 25 as a quantity break and just skip the 45 all around?
We could talk about that a little bit. I would definitely say we're definitely pretty firm on our pricing, just because, like I said, we believe in our product. You know, we're gonna give you guys the best service. If you have a battery that fails on you in California, I will have one shipped out that day. You give me one phone call. That's all you guys need. I handle the rest.
So
I just need to call you.
You just need to call me. Yes.
so you're gonna stock all this stuff.
If we have it in our inventory, yes.
Then why does it take 16 to 18 weeks to get it?
16 18 weeks for us to get it.
That's what it.
But I thought you guys stocked that stuff. That was the only thing. If you guys had
We will have extras in our inventory, yes, but
Yeah, because it says estimated standard delivery at time of quote. So it's 16. So if I called you, I'm gonna have to wait 18 weeks today.
if you called us today, probably yes.
Okay, so you don't have stock on this right now.
We would have to put in an order for what you guys would want to buy, obviously. Then it'd be 16 to 18 weeks, and then from then on out, if you have an issue with something, we'll get it shipped out to you that day.
You'd be willing to stock that stuff for us?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, we're a mom and pop shop. I mean, we pretty much do everything around here, so we don't have room in our warehouse to be stocking all that stuff. But if you're willing to do it, that's pretty nice.
Yep.
And you said you're hard on just keeping your price, so a minimum order to keep it at 25,000, or
For now, yes.
for
In
now?
the future, if you continue to buy from us, then yeah, we'll show you guys some
So if I buy
back and loyalty.
one every year for the next 20 years, it's gonna stay at that 25,000.
Most likely, probably going to come down a little bit.
It's gonna come down a little bit.
A little bit.
So if
yes.
I bought 50 right now, is
If
that
you bought 50
25,000?
right now, we could work out a deal where it come down a little bit.
Do you know what that deal would be? Because right now we're getting 15,000 for a diesel unit plus our labor on it. Can you get the 15,000?
I would have to go back and check with
Okay.
my higher ups and the team, but I could say if you're buying 50 trucks today, we could bring it down from 25,000. I don't have a confirmed number yet, but we could bring it down from 25.
Okay.
Because yeah, that's about $10,000 difference. I just want to know,
Yep.
is it worth it? Is it really worth going to?
But the service side, so all the money that your customers are putting into these trucks,
Mhm.
right? You could sell these trucks for more. You might be paying more for these trucks, but you could sell them for more.
Well, we're
But
gonna have.
if we're selling it for more, they're not going to want to buy it for more.
But you got to explain to them that the amount of money that they're saving from the idle time, from burning diesel, DEF, the maintenance that goes into these diesel motors, or if they have it like as a transmission problem, or if the DEF system goes out, all that money factors in, right? The average ROI for one of these trucks is 2 years. So after a company buys your truck in 2 years, they're going to be making money. So you guys could sell your trucks for more.
That's what I was wanting to know. Because I mean, you were talking about it's worth it, but I don't.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound worth it to me if it's $10,000 more. But
Plus $45,000 just engineering fee. And then I'm assuming that's our property, or that everything that goes on that, or
Everything that goes on the truck, yep.
it's ours. So you're not taking this down the road to our competitor. And you're
So-
quoting the same thing,
at $44,000.
or at, we're asking 15 at 14 type of deal.
Well, the same numbers would be going to your competitors, yes.
Same system, same
Same
everything.
system, same everything.
That's probably why
how
it's
do-
guaranteed it's supposed to work. But ours is a little bit different. Our system, we don't run the same system as our competitor down the street. So
I see. Well,
now we're back to how is it guaranteed gonna work?
what we'll do is we have a test trailer, so we bring
Okay.
a pickup with a trailer that has the power system. We'll bring it to your trucks. We'll hook it up to your trucks. We'll test the motor torque, the current draw from these motors. We'll test the controller size. We'll figure out the controller size for these trucks, as well as the power usage from these and the battery sizing. That way we can kind of figure out what these trucks are going to need. That will make it work for sure, as well as calculate the battery run times for different run scenarios. So you have all that information.
So it's
And
gonna
how
be,
much is that
it's gonna be customized to.
That service comes with the 45,000 once you buy the power unit, and then you pay for the design setup, the
So we gotta
system.
So it's
pay for the power unit, get the design, then a trailer comes to see if it actually works.
No, we will come down and
Trailer first, and then power unit, and then development.
yep, we'll figure out all the stuff that you need for your trucks.
Gotcha.
And
That
then
makes more
we'll-
sense.
Then we'll go from there. You buy the power units, and then we set it up for you
and
guys.
it's custom to us.
Custom to you guys.
Only to us.
If
Only
we want it to be
us.
custom to you guys, we can make these power units custom to you guys. But we are a manufacturer. We do sell to everybody.
I just don't want you selling because I mean I'm gonna trust you and say that you make the best, do the best thing, But if you're just gonna go down the street and do it to the next manufacturer of bucket trucks, what's the difference between us and them? How are we supposed to sell our products over theirs
That is true.
if we have the exact same electrification system?
Are they doing it already?
They have not, no. So you guys would be ahead.
So we would be ahead, but then
Until you drive down the street and give them the same pitch.
and probably get a better price out of it because he could make more money if we test everything first. They probably don't get that 45,000 on that.
Well, I haven't gone there yet. So if you guys do want to go with us, I could stay with you guys. We'll sell it to just you guys then. Keep
Okay,
it that way.
we'll need that in writing.
Yeah.
In writing.
Yeah,
Keep our system proprietary to us.
and he can.
Your custom system will stay for you guys. We will not market your guys' custom systems to any other companies.
And you live in our warehouse now.
Yeah. I don't know. Be your guys a chef.
Yeah.
But
I'm into that.
so do you guys have any questions?
I'm still not sold on the why, the worth it.
Yeah.
I have to see it work.
Yep. And we can do that. We'll bring a truck down. We'll get it all set up for you guys.
And until I really know it's going to be worth it, because I mean, we're going to have to sell this stuff all over the globe. We're going to need to know what we're talking about going into it. And right now,
Yep.
you're saying it's great. You're saying it's going to work. It's going to be perfect.
Yep.
But that's not going to work for my customers. It's not going to work for me either.
Well, are your customers looking for more of a, they're more, obviously you're trying to get in California, right? So they're very green. They love the electricity. They love their Tesla. They love all that stuff, right? If you're selling trucks to these companies in California that are run by these electric motors, right? They're not loud. They're not smelly from the diesel. People are going to want to use those companies. So they're going to start getting more business. They're going to start growing. Then they're going to reach out to you guys for more trucks.
But it's also a price tag thing. I mean, we might sell 1,000 trucks in California, but we'll lose 5 here, 10 here amongst the other states. And the next thing you know, we're break even or at a loss. So that's where I sit. I need to make sure it works and that we can sell it and we can provide our customers with a better truck than they can find on the market.
Yep. So what we can do, come down, we get the system all made for you guys, put it in a truck, you take it to California, you guys sell trucks in California, you keep it only to California, you see how it does there. And then you start moving around and around and around. And as the world grows, it's gonna eventually all become all green. Everybody's gonna like that electricity. Nobody wants to be around in a lot of diesel trucks anymore. And as that moves around, you guys follow with it.
I mean, that's your side.
We don't have the capability to be doing 2 different types of trucks. That's just not how we operate. It's going to be one or the other. Great idea though, great in theory, but we just don't have the capability.
So you're thinking of one truck and one truck only?
Yeah, we're gonna have to do one and that's it because I mean we just don't have the manpower to.
Yep. What way do you see the world going in the next future? 10 years. Let's say in the next 10 years. You see the world going
Nuclear war on the old man.
no.
That's a little dark.
No, it's gonna go green. Everybody loves electricity, solar power, wind power, all that stuff. Nobody wants to pay for gas. Gas prices are higher than heck right now, right? So
And you know why? Well, people want to buy the cheapest stuff.
yep.
If it works fine, it works fine. It doesn't even work great. It just needs to work fine for what I'm doing. And so throw an extra $10,000 or whatever on there for a system that already works fine. I just feel like we're going to get a lot of backlash from that on the market.
Yep.
Especially if the first one's doing it too.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Well,
for
if
me,
the
I'm not.
first one's doing it and you guys do it right, the name will stick, right? Your guys' company will be the go-to company for this product, these electric trucks. You want that, right? You want to be that go-to company, correct?
Yeah.
Then let's make it happen.
Well, we need that trailer here to make sure that.
We'll get that.
We need the trailer,
Put that down.
we need the contract, we need to make sure that you are living here. Private chef and
Yeah.
everything like that, so yeah, dude. And we still need to worry about this
Yeah.
$45,000 in development fee when we're bringing the trailer already.
But if we know it's going to work, we can maybe work around it. But we need to know it's going to work.
Well, that's up to Zach Ringwald or what you say, your CEO.
Yeah. President.
Yeah,
So let's get the truck down there then. Let's get something tested. Let's show you guys the numbers. See how much money your customers are going to save by choosing these trucks. Like you said, it's a $10,000 difference to buy your truck compared to a diesel, or buy this truck with the electric motor compared to a diesel one. But if you're buying a truck with electric motor and you're not paying for oil changes all the time, you're not paying for get diesel like so much diesel and DEF and whatever other system repairs you have all the time, it's going to add up to about the same. So the customers are going to understand that instead of paying for all the DEF and all the other stuff costs that come up in these diesel trucks, it's going to outweigh.
If you think it's that easy, you should work for us because selling it to our customer like that does not work.
Yeah.
They care about dollars.
And then also a stupid question. Is this hydraulics included or is this just the battery?
This is the power unit that comes. It comes with the hoses and all the materials on that list that go into it. This power unit goes onto your existing trucks that you guys already built. So
Okay.
whatever we have to do to convert the power system from the diesel motor to these electric power units is what goes into our system.
Okay.
Any more thoughts? You like it? You like electric trucks?
No, I hate the price.
Yeah, but you just got to think about future, where you want your company to be. Where you
Fired because I bought a $45,000 thing and we just bit by it. Yeah, my future and a van by down the river or some boat house. So
Yeah, but it's not going to happen. We're going to make sure that does not happen.
Yeah.
So
gotcha. We'll get us that contract for sure, and we'll take it over. And then we got to talk to the big man CEO Zach Raymond to make sure
absolutely,
he's okay. It's his money.
Yep.
So yeah.
Bring that trailer here.
We will. We'll have it here next week. Let's set up a truck for you guys.
What day?
What day works for you?
Do Wednesday.
Wednesday? We'll have one here Wednesday.
Wednesday the what?
That'd be a good
7th.
Wednesday the 7th.
Sure.
So we'll have a truck here Wednesday the 7th at 8 a.m. when you guys open. Early.
I'm an 8:15 guy. I'm an 8:15
Well,
guy.
you might die again, so
I'm kidding.
Well, it's always good to be early, ain't it?
We'll be here 7:45.
All right.
you will.
So,
So
well, if you guys don't have any more questions,
perfect.
and if you do have more questions, please feel free to reach out. I'm always available anytime. Seriously, call me whenever, I'll answer. You won't have to go through 15 phone calls, just me. So,
Gotcha. Perfect.
Well, thank you guys very much. I'll keep those quotes. Very good seeing you again.
Yeah, nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you. Glad your tires are all right. Hope your Achilles are getting better. Have a good one.